I'm Melanie Harris. I work at the Bennington Early Childhood Center in Bennington, Vermont. I knew I wanted to be a teacher for as long as I can remember. I was always playing with and caring for other children. My mom ran a licensed childcare in our home, and as I grew up, I became her little helper. I was also one of the oldest and only girl of 19 cousins, so of course, the family babysitter. As a teen, I was a teaching assistant at church in my dance studio. When going to college, I was convinced I wanted to be a teacher. I had several nannying jobs, and one of them a little girl who had some learning disabilities and strong emotional outbursts. After taking some psychology and developmental classes and working closely with this family, I thought, maybe I would like to go into the psychology and sociology fields. I might make more money. I graduated with my bachelor's and already had been interning at a psychiatric hospital, excuse me, and quickly slid into a full-time position working with children and families aged 4 to 12. I worked there for 10 years. This was a trying 10 years, but my love for children didn't fade. I was just feeling burnt out by all of the sad stories I came across. I became pregnant with my first daughter and couldn't imagine having to send her to a childcare of someone I didn't know. So my mom, who was still doing childcare, said she could use my help and I could be with my baby. I did this for about 4 years and then we moved to Vermont. Once moving here, I thought it was important for my 4-year-old to enter preschool and was so excited that we were going to get 10 free hours a week. I was not working, and with one income and another baby, we were barely getting by. We toured a few centers and home-based childcares, and when I walked into the VECC, I knew this was the place. The interactions I witnessed, the calmness, the huge outdoor space, the way my daughter was talked to, this had to be the place. We continued to struggle to have her at this amazing place, but the confidence, independence, and readiness to learn, it was all worth the sacrifices. I soon started subbing and enrolled my second daughter and thought, well, I can do this until something else comes along in my degree. I quickly fell in love with teaching preschoolers. Using my experienced background, many professional development opportunities, guidance from the director, and taking master's level classes, I became confident and strong in my abilities to teach. I started with the infants and toddlers, I moved to 3-year-olds, and I am currently with the 4-5-year-old preschoolers. Watching babies learn to walk and talk, toddlers figuring out how much fun it is to play with other kids, and preschoolers learning new vocabulary, discovering their passions for all things dinosaurs and space, the looks on their faces. I could go on and on about the incredible things children impress me with each day. We all know no one's job is perfect. All the amazing teachers leaving this field because of the lack of pay is disheartening. But I get it. I struggle too, to do this work and support my family monetarily, to be the mom I want to be while giving endless hours to my students and their families. Frustratingly, training and retraining assistants and subs who don't always take the job seriously because they don't get paid what they deserve, and without whom I couldn't do my job adequately. But it only takes that one kid, the kid who tells you, robbers don't come at night, Miss Melanie, because they're not nocturnal. Or the little girl that tells you that she's not going to drink milk because she could have bad gas like her dad. The kid who cries all day, or the one who never talks to anyone, finally making a connection with you. That smile, those quiet words, it makes it all worth it. I get to send 22 children off to kindergarten ready and willing to learn, ready to be successful, knowing kindness. The lack of spots in childcare and the number of families unable to afford high quality education are big struggles and saddening. How many kids are not getting the opportunities to feel successful, to feel confident and independent, to learn through play and exploration? A hug from a former student or their parents thanking me for helping to build a solid foundation, the wonder in a child's eye and the excitement when mastering a new skill or making a discovery. My passion and patience and our shared joys. This is my why I strive to give my best every day when I know I have found the profession of early childhood education as my place to make a difference in our futures.